You're watching the USA Network.
Welcome to Night Fight's Bela Lugosi Film Festival. Tonight, Lugosi plays a mad scientist in Bride of the Monster, the 1955 spine tingler. Later, Night Fight swings to an African beat with Fela, Turacunda, and more new sounds. Join us for a full hour of comedy with W.C. Fields, Divine, Cheech and Chong, and more wild and crazy guys. Night Fight is brought to you by the only jeans that shrink to fit you and you alone. Levi's Buttonfly 501 Blues. Night Fight's new sounds feature the Golden Palominos, Glenn Burtnick, John Lydon, Violent Femmes, and The Church, followed by Night Fight's Video Vault, the gems of music video from Elvis Costello, David Bowie, Queen, and more classics. Welcome to Night Fight's special presentation, Bride of the Monster, the 1955 thriller starring the master of horror, Bela Lugosi. Lugosi plays Dr. Eric Vornoff, a mad scientist who attempts to harness atomic energy in order to develop a breed of obedient zombies. We now begin Bride of the Monster.
Every night for the last 3 months. Well, it sure ain't natural. I'm getting away from this life inspector when I still can. Now you'll be swept to the moon before you get 10 yards. Well, I'd rather be cooked and barbecued. We'll make it to the main road. Maybe we can make it over to the old Willows place. Are you out of your mind? You actually believe in that monster? Well, the newspapers don't say, oh, that's the racetrack. Here's your house. Don't look good to me. Oh, you're just spooked. Well, spooked enough. That place just don't look healthy. It hasn't been lived in 15 years. It's deserted. It is, huh? Don't you said this place was deserted? Well, it's supposed to be. I don't get it. What do you want? Let's get out of here. We didn't think anybody lived here. It was all his idea. We thought maybe we'd get out of the rain. It looks like it's going to last all night. It's pretty bad out there.
Oh, no, you can't stay.
Oh, be reasonable.
You can't stay.
We might catch pneumonia out there.
You're not welcome in my house. Go away now. Go, go, go. Go monster. Perhaps one day you will meet the monster. That was the monster. But I wouldn't give a kiss up the top right about now. Come on. Get these straps off of me. Let me loose. You hear me? Lobo hears, but he cannot speak. Lobo is mute. Because of the storm. I was afraid we are not going to get tonight. Lobo, you used to rust with my patience. He tires of our humble hospitality. I said, let me out of here. At the moment, I'm afraid it is impossible. Who are you? Walnut. Dr. Eric Walnut. The name will mean little to you. your name?
You find out.
We will. Hey, watch that cigarette. What were you doing in the swamp?
Watch it, Chief.
That's enough of that, Buster. No Tanktown jail can hold me.
I'll be out of this here rat trap in 24 hours.
That's what you think. Vagrancy will hold you for 72 hours. Take him downstairs and book him.
All right, let's go.
Let's go, man. Next time, baby. Let's go.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
What do you mean, where do I think I'm going? I got Captain Robbins' newspapers.
You have you? And since when you don't leave the captain's papers with me?
Since the captain told me to bring them in myself, when you read them first, you mess them up.
Hold your tongue and give me those papers. I'll have you locked up for peddling without a license.
Kelton, I got a license.
Want to bet I can make it expire all of a sudden? Here's the late editions, Captain. Look, why can't I work on this case?
Get back to your desk.
Yes, sir.
Kelton,
Yes, sir.
I told the boy to bring the papers in himself.
Yes, sir. But if you ask me...
I didn't.
Yes, sir.
And Kelton,
Yes, sir.
where's Lieutenant Craig?
In his office, I think.
Send him in.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Come in.
Hi, Captain.
Hello, Dick. Sit down. Seen today's papers?
Is there anyone who hasn't?
Well, there's one nice thing about birds. They never cause anybody any trouble. Your girlfriend writes a good story.
She thinks so. Anything new?
No,
12 disappearances around this place and nothing to go on.
and nothing this time either.
I've been around that swamp so many times, I'm getting web-footed. It's been fired recently.
It's been fired several times recently. Jake Long's wife identified it a little while ago. The coat belonged to Lace McCrae, his partner. They went hunting out by Marsh Lake. Never returned.
Not much left of it.
The boys found it floating in the lake.
What about the rifle?
About a mile from the old Willow place.
All tied together.
But it doesn't prove anything.
You think there's anything in these monster stories?
Your girlfriend does.
What about you?
The police don't believe in monsters. Facts are our business. Facts and only facts, and don't you forget it.
I'm telling you, the captain isn't seeing nobody. Now, please be a good girl, Miss Lawton, and go.
Captain Robbins, will you tell this junior G-man to let me go?
Kelton.
Yes, sir?
Let her go.
Just as you say, Captain.
It used to be a newspaper reporter could get information around this place.
What in the world do you mean?
Now he makes like a comic. Dick Craig, I don't put much stock in the future success of our married life if already you're holding out secrets on me. You've been dodging me all day.
Where'd you get an idea like that?
You mean you haven't been dodging me?
No.
And all those times I called and Kelton said the line was busy, it really was.
Yes.
Okay, let's have the story on Lake Marsh and the monster.
Monster.
I thought so.
There's no such thing as monsters. This is the 20th century.
Don't count on it. Monsters, I mean.
Now, Janet,
Don't you now, Janet, me, and you can count our engagement off.
you don't mean that.
Yes, I do.
No, she doesn't.
I most certainly do.
Well, then give him back the ring.
What?
If you're throwing over the marriage, give him back the ring.
Now, Chief,
Captain, give him back the rock. It's the only fair thing.
I'd rather throw it in Lake Marsh first. Besides, we've got to leave our personal lives out of our business lives.
As it should be.
As I've been saying all along.
Dog. Now, what about the monster story?
Well, that's your own story. You wrote it and you're stuck with it. There's no such thing as monsters.
About 2 more men have vanished up at Lake Marsh. That makes 12 in 3 months. Everything points to an inhuman violence. Or do you still stick to the alligator devouring routine? You're withholding news from the public.
Janice, you may not believe this, but you've got all the stories there is.
You're right, I don't believe it.
Well, nevertheless, it's the truth, except for the monster. Figment of your very vivid imagination. Why, we've got nothing more to go on than what you reported to the paper.
The figment of my imagination is something I believe, and you haven't been able to disprove it.
We've conducted every possible search. Monsters, that's fantastic. You know that. Our business is dealing in facts, evidence. Can't you see that? Men disappearing. There's plenty of quicksand out there.
Yeah, 12 went down in the same place.
Well, we're doing our best to solve it.
Maybe your best isn't good enough.
Janet.
No, I mean it. No clues. What's this? A dancing costume? And this, a pogo stick?
Well, I've got to admit those were found at the lake. But remember, they were in your own story.
No human did this.
So you say.
Well, looks like I've run into a dead end around here. Okay, if you boys want to play a game of secrets, there's nothing left for me to do but take a run out to Lake Marsh myself.
Over my dead body.
That could be arranged. Goodbye.
She's just crazy enough to do what she says.
You know what, Captain?
What?
I think you're right.
Night Flight will return to Bride of the Monster, starring Bela Lugosi in his last film role, right after this.
Every late night morning I put on my blue. Levi's button fly 501 blue. Well, they shrink down to fit you and only you, they button fly. Don't it make you wanna ooh, that's the truth. Yeah, yeah. Well, my radio's busted, my rent's coming due. All right. My woman left me, that's nothing new. But I'm still looking like front page news when I button fly my 501 blues. That's the truth. Levi's 501 blues. Don't it make you wanna ooh?
Okay, Jonathan, we're sending you back in time.
Before television, radio, even before soft drinks. Careful. Anything you do could change history.
Mum's the word.
Activate time travel mode to the year 1885.
He's there.
Hey, where's my Pepsi?
Oh, no. He took it.
Relax, Smith. What could 12 ounces of Pepsi possibly change?
Yeah, what could happen?
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
These are the amazing Lee press-on nails. They press on in seconds. No glue, no mess. Simply press on Lee Super Stick tabs. Then press on Lee press-on nails. That's all. Easy on, easy off. Use them again and again. They just won't break or split. Polish, and they're nearly impossible to chip. So press on Lee press-on nails. In natural and glamour lengths and a variety of sizes for a quick, easy fit. Press on.
Welcome back to Night Flight. B-movie fans will recognize the name of Ed Wood Jr. from the director's other low-budget cult favorites, Glenn and Glenda and Plan 9 from Outer Space. He paid Bela Lugosi just $1,000 for his portrayal of Dr. Eric Vornoff in Bride of the Monster.
time no see.
Tilly, do you remember a couple of years ago in the real estate section when the old Willow place out on Lake Marsh was up for sale against that taxes?
Seems to me that was around November or December of 48. Want to see the file?
Yes.
Just a minute. Here we are. October to December 48. In the top file there.
I won't be long.
Take your time. I ain't going anyplace, and neither are they. Find what you wanted, Janet?
Yes, thanks. Sorry to leave such a mess for you.
Well, that's what I get paid for.
See you, dear Tilly. Call the boss. Tell him I'll be gone the rest of the day. I'll report in later.
Sure thing. On something hot?
Oh, it could be. Oh, and Dick. Call him at headquarters. Break my dinner date with him. Tell him I have an ulcer or something.
Leave it to me. I fix.
Okay. Hi, Janet. Oh, hi, Marge. Janet, still on the monster hunt? What do you think? I think the boss has been looking for you all day. Something about the police wanting those monster stories 86. You've got the whole town in a panic. I didn't hear you. I know what you said, but I didn't hear you. I get it. See you later.
Lieutenant Craig has been working on the case a long time, Professor. I'd like him to hear what you just told me.
I should be happy to cooperate.
Oh, hello, Dick. Professor Vladimir Stronsky, Lieutenant Craig.
Glad to meet you, Professor.
How do you do?
Professor, will you bring him up to date?
Lieutenant Craig, have you ever heard of Loch Ness?
I think so. That's a lake in Scotland, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Then perhaps you are familiar with the Loch Ness Monster.
Vaguely.
A few years ago, I was called in by the British police to investigate the appearance of a monster at Loch Ness, with the thought that it was some creature left over from a bygone age. I am considered an authority on the subject of prehistoric monsters. However, I must admit that my investigation failed to get the desired results, in that I did not see the monster myself, but others did. There are sworn statements.
Professor, is it your theory that perhaps the Loch Ness Monster crossed the ocean and came to the swamp?
I consider that possibility extremely remote. But the cases do bear a certain similarity in that there are so many varied descriptions of this so-called monster. And I thought perhaps with my knowledge of such things, and with your permission, of course, that I might be able to shed some light on this mystery. That is the reason for my presence here.
What do you think, Dick?
Well, there's no denying we need help of some sort.
And you'll keep your findings secret for the time being?
As you will.
You don't mind a little company?
How do you mean, company?
Lieutenant Craig, at times the police can be quite useful.
I should be most happy to have Lieutenant Craig's assistance. How soon can you be ready to leave for Lake Marsh, Lieutenant Craig?
I'm ready.
No, I suggest we wait until morning. There was a storm brewing when I came in, and it is so close to nightfall.
According to reports, the monster strikes only at night.
Undoubtedly true, but the preliminary investigation should take place in daylight. The night, the monster, all in good time.
Sounds logical.
Whatever you say.
Now, gentlemen, since I just arrived in town this afternoon, if you will excuse me, I should like to return to my hotel.
Certainly, sir.
Good day, Captain.
Professor.
Until morning, Lieutenant Craig.
I'll be here. sort of bird. Where do I meet him?
Here, 10 o'clock.
That'll give him plenty of daylight. Well, see you later.
Got a date?
What do you think?
I'll say you don't.
I don't?
A girl from her office called in, said that Janet had a headache or some such thing.
If she's gone to Lake Marsh alone, I'll take her across my knee. But the last thing I do.
Well, it probably would be. Watch him, Dick.
Strowski?
Just a hunch.
Right.
Now, my dear.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Eric Volnow. You had a severe shock.
How did I get here?
Oh, that's not important for the moment. What you need now is rest. Rest. You will sleep. Sleep. For the lovely young lady. Sleep.
At the fork in the road, and like they say in all good westerns, which way to go?
Well, that's the road to the Willers place. Let's take a chance on that one.
Okay. You know, I get to hate this swamp more every time I come out here.
You just weren't born for swamp duty, Marty.
I guess you're right. I'd like to transfer to a department as far away from here as possible. The wind, the rain, give this place a gleam that just isn't natural. And the ground, alive with crawling things, crawling death.
You're right there, Marty. This swamp is a monument to death. Snakes, alligators, quicksand, all bent on one thing. something strange about all this rain.
The lightning's been going crazy, too. Maybe it's like the papers say, all these atom bomb explosions distorted the atmosphere.
Maybe.
You know, if I were this Professor Strofsky guy, I wouldn't come out in this swamp without a guide.
You know, that's the one thing I can't figure. He comes to the office, and with all these monster stories, makes an appointment to come out here with us, then goes off by himself.
Hey, you sure he came out here?
Where else could he go? Well, let's get at it.
She found her way down the road and then back into town. I've got to be sure. Look, there's a coffee joint about 10 miles back. Let's go and check. Let's go. Okay.
In its lifetime, your average car audio gets punched, tuned, ejected, and equalized thousands of times. That's why you should have better than your average car audio. Clarion. Reliability is one of Clarion's strongest features, because after all, you wouldn't want to drive without your music.
Just finished my first day at a great new job. You know where I found it? Here, in the National Business Employment Weekly. Every issue tells you about the best jobs available. Managerial, professional, technical. At top companies across the country. Top salaries from $25,000 a year to $250,000. Every issue has articles to help you land the job that's right for you. Writing a better resume. Coming across strong in interviews. Marketing yourself. Then when you get the job you want, articles that help you manage your career. Like setting career goals, salary statistics, how to ask for a raise and get it. The National Business Employment Weekly helps you get a great job, helps you do a great job. Don't make a career move without it.
Ask for the National Business Employment Weekly at your newsstand. Or if you prefer, get the next 8 issues by first-class mail for $35. Call toll-free 800-255-5000. 8 weekly issues, $35. Call 800-255-5000 now.
Welcome back to Night Flight's feature film, Bride of the Monster, starring Bela Lugosi.
Where did you find her car? Not a sign of her? Where's Strowski? I told you not to let him out of your sight.
Right, Captain.
I don't like the looks of things. Well, get back to Strowski. I'll get word to you later.
Yeah.
You look worried, Dick.
No one. Captain Robbins, her apartment, her office, no one has heard from her since yesterday afternoon. Captain Robbins is checking further.
Okay, but what do we do?
Orders. Find Straussky.
Get me the city desk. Hello, Jim. Yeah, about the Lawton girl. He just called me, too. Who saw her last around your office?
Don't be afraid of Lobo. He's as gentle as a kitten. Put the tray down here. That is all. Get out. I said get out. That is all. Now come, my dear. Some cream or sugar? You didn't have your breakfast yet. Now it's past noon. You must be hungry.
What happened to me?
Your automobile. An accident. Lobo brought you here. To me.
What is this place and who are you?
Don't you remember I told you last night?
Did you tell me?
Yes. I'm Dr. Eric Warno.
This is the old Willows place.
Yes. How did you know?
I checked our real estate file. A Dr. Eric Vornoff bought the Willows place in November of 1948.
You are a newspaper reporter, huh?
Yes.
My name seems to mean much to you.
Well, actually, it wasn't your name I was interested in. Through the mysteries of Lake Marsh and the Willows place being right on the lake, I looked in the files to see what happened to it. Your name was there as a purchaser. I thought perhaps you might have heard something about the monster.
Oh, my dear Miss Lawton,
When did I tell you my name?
You didn't. But since you were unconscious, I took the liberty looking into your purse.
You must have seen my press card.
Yes, I did.
Well, since you knew the answers already, why the third degree, and who or what was that monster?
Oh, he's quite human. I discovered him in the wilderness of Tibet. He has been quite useful to me at times. But now, since your tiring experience, I think we have talked too much.
I'm not the least bit tired.
But you are tired. You are so tired.
But I do feel very tired.
Yes.
Very tired.
Very tired. Lobo, take the girl to my quarters.
It has two wheels and two sources of power, goes from 0 to 192 in one shift, and can take you places just standing still. The Yamaha DX100 synthesizer. Anything's possible.
Looking for a great party album? Well, Sessions has a new one called The All-Nighter. It's got 50 of the greatest party hits ever by the original artists. Just listen. The All-Nighter even has your favorite ballads. Baby, come to me. Almost paradise. I never seen love like this before. Why don't they do what they say? The All-Nighter is a complete party album. This giant 4-record set has everything, from classic hits by the Beach Boys to current smash hits by Van Halen and Quiet Riot. I want you to take me to funky The All-Nighter is also available on 3 cassette tapes. You get this fantastic collection of 50 great party hits for just $19.95. Here's how to order.
COD and credit card customers call toll-free 1-800-USA-1000. That's 1-800-USA-1000. Or save $3 in COD fees by sending $19.95 for 4 records or 3 cassette tapes, plus $2.50 shipping and handling to The All-Nighter, P.O. Box 2446, Atlanta, Georgia.
Welcome back to Night Flight. First released as Bride of the Atom on May 11th, 1955, tonight's feature was the last recording of Lugosi's distinctive voice. We now return to Bride of the Monster.
My dear Professor Straussky. Well, has been a very long time.
Voronov, it is you.
You can see.
In Paris, I missed you by a month. In London, a week. At Loch Ness, by only 1 day. The monster of Lake Marsh sounded again like you.
Why that sudden interest in me, Professor Straussky?
Your experiments in atomic energy, of course.
Ah. So my dear country now believes in my work, and that it can be a success.
Our government wants you to return, Voronov, to continue your research and experiments there, where you can have everything at your disposal. Why do you laugh? Surely this is not a laughing matter.
My dear Professor Straussky, 20 years ago, I was banned from my homeland, parted from my wife and son, never to see them again. Why? Because I suggested to use the atom elements for producing super beings. Beings of unthinkable strength and size. I was classed as a madman, a charlatan, outlawed in the world of science which previously honored me as a genius. Now, here in this forsaken jungle hell, I have proven that I am all right. Now, Professor Straussky, it is no laughing matter.
Yes. Yes, indeed, it was a tragic error. But as soon as I learned how correct your findings were, always have been, I informed those in authority. Voronov, I have searched for you everywhere. Everywhere I hear stories of monsters. Now I am here, sent to bring you home.
Home? I have no home. Hunted, despised, living like an animal. The jungle is my home. That I will show the world that I can be its master. I will perfect my own race of people. A race of atomic supermen which will conquer the world.
Yes. Yes, of course. A truly great master race. Such as I convinced my superiors only you could create. One with which our government can rule the world without debate.
You misunderstand me, Straussky. I don't intend to return home. My plans are for myself.
Are you mad, Voronov?
One is always considered mad. You want to discover something that others cannot grasp.
Our government ordered me to bring you back.
I'm afraid you will find it rather difficult.
You see, Voronov, I did not come alone.
Neither did I. Dear Straussky, bring him along, Lobo. Hurry!
You may kill me, but others will come. Silence. You'll never get away with it, man. Voronov, no! No!
of the product of my genius. The lynched monster of Race Mars. Your country offers fame and fortune for my return, but my price is so much more great. You will disappear, Professor Straussky, just as all the others have disappeared.
I'd make book it is. It's getting dark now. You take the car and go down to the beach. And I'll go through the swamp to the old Willows place.
Okay. Oh, here. Better take this with you.
Right. Oh, Marty. Yeah. You see anything suspicious, you know where I am.
Trouble is, everything in that swamp is suspicious.
Night Flight will return to tonight's Bela Lugosi feature, Bride of the Monster, right after this.
Just take a look at this ring. This lovely ring is handset with a brilliant cluster of 30 genuine diamonds, and the ring is layered entirely in genuine 14-karat gold. Yet now it's available from us for only $12.95. But wait, you'll also get this beautiful triple-tier dinner ring. It's handset with 9 ruby red faceted crystals, plus 17 genuine diamonds. Yes, you get both for the unheard-of price of $12.95. And here's another incredible surprise. You'll also get this Scandinavian snowball ring free of charge. The Scandinavian snowball ring is yours to keep free, even if you decide to return the rest of the ring collection for a refund.
You also get a free genuine diamond pendant if you order within 1 hour.
To get your designer ring set, call toll-free 1-800-USA-1000. That's 1-800-USA-1000. Save $5 COD and handling charge by using your credit card.
Most successful investors do their own investing, control their own financial affairs, and can utilize a discount firm like Schwab & Company very effectively. The great advantage, I think, in dealing with a Schwab employee who is salary-based in compensation is that you will always know that he does not have a conflict of interest writing on your transaction. Even more than the savings on commissions that we provide investors, we give them a haven where they can conduct their business without all of the hassles and the opinions and pressures from salespeople. I have always been an investor myself, and I have tried to think of everything that we do for our customers through the eyes of myself. Would I like it as a customer? Would I not like it as a customer?
Save money on brokerage commissions. Call Charles Schwab now for this free booklet. Toll free 800-826-2700. That's 800-826-2700. Find out what Charles Schwab can do for you.
On the next cover story, superstars Kool and the Gang speak out on helping others.
We try to be as universal as possible, open-minded, and try to help as much as we can.
And on the music they create.
Each of us are individual writers. Our music speaks for itself.
Hi, my name is Kool.
And we're the Gang. And we're practicing for our appearance on Cover Story on USA.
Watch for us. Tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. You're watching the USA Network.
Night Fight is brought to you by Clarion Car Audio. Reliability is one of our strongest features because you wouldn't want to drive without your music.
What can I do for you, sir?
Captain Robbins, homicide.
Why, Captain, I haven't murdered anyone in a month of Sunday.
Did Janet Lawton stop by here late yesterday afternoon?
Oh, just like a policeman. No sense of humor. Yes, she stopped by late in the afternoon.
Remember the time?
Well, not to the second. She came in around 2 and left around 3:30. Then again, that isn't so late, is it?
What she want?
She was looking for information.
That I'm sure of. Do you happen to know what that information was?
Well, sure.
Well?
Well, what?
Must we play games?
I didn't know we were.
What was Miss Lawton looking for in the files?
Oh, well, why didn't you ask that in the first place instead of all your chit-chat? She was looking over the real estate files in October, November, and December of 1948. In particular, the sale of the old Willows place out on Lake Marsh.
Did she find what she was looking for?
Well, I guess she did. At least she found the sales notice. I saw it myself after she rushed out. She left the paper open at the November 26th date. Want to see it?
Well, very much.
Well, it's right up there. I haven't had time to put it back yet.
Yeah, Dr. Eric Varnoff. Give me all you have on him. I'll hang on.
Now we're ready for the girl.
the table. Do as I command you. I teach you to disobey. You will obey. I command you. Get the equipment ready.
Just for a moment. And then you will emerge a woman of super strength and beauty. The bride of the atom.
You're insane. My paper knows where I am. You can't hurt me and get away with it.
As soon as my experiments are completed, no one can ever touch me. I will make the law. Either way, whether I succeed or fail, it will not hurt you very long.
Let me go! Let me go!
You heard what she said.
Who are you?
For one thing, the police. Now turn her loose and make it fast.
You have the advantage for the moment.
Stop talking and turn her loose.
Take him out quickly.
Lieutenant Craig. We found Stotsky's car down the road. The lieutenant took off through the swamp, sent me down here to the beach to wait for him. Where was he heading? Old Willow's place. Kelton? Yes, sir? Now, this is your first time out. Don't mess up the operation. Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir. Martin, you stay with me. Yes, sir. Come on.
I'm sure my experiments on the young lady will interest you.
I'll live to see you hang.
There are much more important things to attend.
I hope the straps are not too cutting. Such lovely skin should not be marred.
Night Flight returns with the conclusion of Bride of the Monster, right after this.
In its lifetime, your average car audio gets punched, tuned, ejected, and equalized thousands of times. That's why you need better than your average car audio. Clarion. Reliability is one of the strongest features, because after all, you wouldn't want to drive without your music.
Okay, Jonathan, we're sending you back in time.
Before television, radio, even before soft drinks. Careful. Anything you do could change history.
Mum's the word.
Activate time travel mode to the year 1885.
Who's there?
Hey, where's my Pepsi?
It's... Oh, no. He took it.
Relax, Smith. What could 12 ounces of Pepsi possibly change?
Yeah, what could happen?
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
These are the amazing Lee press-on nails. They press on in seconds. No glue, no mess. Simply press on Lee Super Stick tabs. Then press on Lee press-on nails. That's all. Easy on, easy off. Use them again and again. They just won't break or split. Polish, and they're nearly impossible to chip. So press on. Lee press-on nails. In natural and glamour lengths and a variety of sizes for a quick, easy fit. Press on.
What does Cher like more? Changing hairstyles or changing men? Who does Sybil Shepherd think are the 32 sexiest men in the world? And why? Want to know what the celebrities you like are really like? Subscribe to Us, the brand new all-color, totally different Us magazine. In the pool with Liz, on tour with Princess Di, on location with Redford and Streep, Us is always where the stars are, and you can be there too. Call now and get a year of Us at a tremendous saving, only $15.95. Call 1-800-USA-1000. You'll also get this designer wristwatch absolutely free. Gives you time, month and day, even seconds. Styled for women and men, and it's free. Every 2 weeks, visit celebrity homes. Get the latest news, the most intimate interviews. And if you don't enjoy Us more than any celebrity magazine, simply cancel and keep the gift. Call 1-800-USA-1000. 1-800-USA-1000.
Welcome back to Night Flight and the conclusion of tonight's Bela Lugosi thriller, Bride of the Monster.
Kelton, you station yourself here. You mess around the house. Marcus, you come with me. All right, Captain. Ready? Right.
on fire. Let's get out of here before we get roasted. Captain, look! What do you suppose that was? Well, whatever it is, get it. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Dick. Stop, Jan. Get him. No, don't shoot. Might hit Jan. Let's go.
Marty, go. Give me a gun. Here you go, boy.
No! Now get on up over that ledge. Get up over on top of him. That's what I was going to suggest. Oh, stop the chatter. Get in action. Now he's there. Give it to him.
Tempered in God's domain.
From the Dark Continent when Night Flight returns.
to draw or paint? Or maybe just sketch or doodle? Well, if you do, chances are you have the interest needed to become a serious art student. And here's how you can find out. By simply calling toll-free, Art Instruction Schools will send you without cost or obligation this enjoyable art test. You take it at home, in your spare time, and when you've finished, you simply mail it in. Your test is then reviewed and graded by experts, and that's all there is to it. So call or write today for your art test, and don't let the wonderful world of art pass you by. To get your free art test, call this toll-free number or write to Art Test and give your name, address, and age. Don't delay. Call this number now. Call 1-800-USA-1000.
Well, somebody's happy to be going to work.
I love my job.
I wish I could say that.
Bob.
I know. Look for a better job in the National Business Employment Weekly.
See? The best jobs available everywhere in the country. Professional, managerial, technical, that's you, at top companies.
Nice salaries.
$25,000 a year and up. There are articles to help you land a better job, how to look good in interviews, write a better resume, and the reason I still read it, articles to help you do better on the job. How to handle office politics, when to ask for a raise, how to deal with an impossible boss.
Okay, I'm convinced. I'm a National Business Employment Weekly reader.
Don't make a career move without it.
Ask for the National Business Employment Weekly at your newsstand. Or if you prefer, get the next 8 issues by first-class mail for $35. Call toll-free 800-255-5000. 8 weekly issues, $35. Call 800-255-5000 now.